Welcome students, welcome to Somnath English Medium School. I am Ankit and today we will learn about a 10th standard poem, The Ball poem written by John Berryman. In this poem there is a poem about a boy who lost his ball and moreover he is very sad about that thing. But he also knows that he did not have the luxury to get that ball back. At last he understands what is a nature to lose and what is a happiness to gain. Life is like that only. Sometimes we lose, sometimes we gain. Sometimes we'll have a defeat, sometimes we'll have win. But every defeat teaches you something and give you a lesson. So life is not a smooth ride. Life is a rough patch and it will go through a bumpy ride. So sometimes we will feel very happiness, sometimes sadness will be there. So let us start with the poem. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What he's doing? I saw it go merrily bouncing down the street. Then merrily over there it is in the water. So poet is saying in this line what the boy will do. What he will do now? The ball is lost. And he said that I saw it. I saw. At one time the boy was bouncing the ball and he was playing with the ball. And now it has gone into the water. So poet is saying that the ball was bouncing very merrily and the boy was very happy to play with that ball. But now there is no option. The ball went into the water. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy, and he stands rigid, trembling, staring down all his young days into the harbor where. So poet is saying that there is no use to say that there are other balls, because the boy is having his grave look on that ball which has fallen into the water. Moreover, the ball which has fallen into the water, it had very lovely memories of the boy and his childhood. So poet is saying that there might be the other balls, but it did not carry the same kind of a memory which the boy had while playing with the ball that had fallen into the water. So poet is saying here that there might be the other balls and the ball does not cost much, but the boy has transfigured his sense. That means he has fixed his eyes on the ball which has fallen into the water. And what he says that it will not have the same happiness as he used to have with the other balls as part of that ball which has fallen into the water. As he stands rigid, trembling down all his young days into the harbor. So all his good memories, his happiness of his childhood memories have gone into the water, and he is watching there from the harbor. So harbor is the place which is on the seashore. His ball went, I would not intrude on him, a dime another ball is worthless now. So poet is saying that a ball has gone, and poet is saying that he will not intrude. That means he will not go and ask the boy what has happened and whether they could buy another ball, because the poet knows that a boy has love and the memories for the ball which has gone into the water. The boy has love and all the lovely memories with the ball that has gone into the water. He senses first responsibility in the world of possessions. People will take balls will be lost always. So for the first time the boy has come to know what is this materialistic world, how to live the life. Okay, he says that sometimes the ball will be gained, sometimes it will be lost. That means the thing which he wanted might be taken away and thing which he wanted might come back to him. So this is a life. He must learn to live with the life, that in this materialistic world the gains and the loss are the part of the life and they are all the two sides of the coin. The gain and the loss are the two sides of the coin. Sometimes we gain, sometimes we are happy, and sometimes we are sad. So he says that in this part, that balls will come and balls will go. That means he will have the happiness, and sometimes the happiness will be taken away. But that does not matter. What matter is to stand up after every defeat. Balls will be lost always, little boy. No one buys a ball back. Money is external. He is saying that money is not a point. Money is not a point here. Money is an external thing. Does not cost much. But he has to learn that balls will be lost or ball will be gained. He will get his things and he will lose his things. And that is the life. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes. The epistemology of the loss. Epistemology here is what? It is a Greek word, okay, to understand the meaning of life, to have the knowledge. It is a Greek word which says that to have the knowledge. So he will learn what is life about. Life is about to gain and life is about to lose. Sometimes we gain, sometimes we lose. But we don't have to lose hope. We don't have to lose hope. Knowing that every man must one day know, and most know many days, how to stand up. So in this part the poet is saying that every man or every human being on this earth planet should learn what is the science of losing and what is the theory of gaining. Every man must stand up after defeat and walk upon his path very strongly. There is nothing about losing. It always teaches us something. There is nothing about losing. It always teaches us something. So here the poet is trying to explain that what is the knowledge of gaining and what is the knowledge of losing is learned by the boy. Because now the boy has learned the reality of the world. That what is to be gained and what is to be lost. Because when he loses his ball, he gets the memory of his childhood, and the other ball or a toy does not give him much joy as it was of the ball that was fallen into the water. Like that we have the same thing. Suppose there is a toy which you love most, okay, and you are playing with that, and suppose it breaks. So what we will have? We will have a heavy heart. Because we have lovely memories with the toy which we have played with. But now it has broken. But life does not stop there. Okay, you will find the new thing. That means we do not stop the life at one point of time when we lose some precious thing. We try to understand the preciousness of the thing and we try to move on of the life. We try to move on in the life, because defeats and success are the same part of the coin, and they are most important thing in the life, because it teaches us how to stand up after every defeat. So your meaning is that, oh there, the word suggests the lost is not important enough to words about it. The word suggests what? The lost balls important enough to worry about it. Shaking grief, sadness with the greatly affect to the body. Shaking grief, here the boy is saddened. The boy is saddened by the losing of the ball. Rigid means stiff. Rigid means stiff. Intrude. This is a word which says that not welcome. Okay, when two persons are speaking and if we try to speak, it is called intrude. That is not a good thing. We have to wait till the both person completes their conversation. Dime, 10 cents. This is American money. Like we have the 10 rupees. This is a 10 cents. It is American money. Desperate means hopeless. Epistemology of loss means understanding what is loss. Here it means that boy has lost his ball, so he is understanding what is the real meaning of the loss. And epistemology means, it is a Greek word which means episteme, means knowledge. It comes from the word meanings to understand. So epistemology is a study nature of the knowledge. So in this poem what we have studied? We have studied about the losing of the ball by the boy and how he understands what is a loss and also he understand what will be the nature to go and stand up after we lose something very precious to us. Thank you.